base, I can't do it with just 60 some odd Master at Arms and Department of Navy security force. I can't do it. 14,000 acres, 18 miles of shoreline, can't do it. I need the eyes and ears of everybody that works on this base to report those things that are amiss. If it's something that doesn't look right, pick up the phone and call. And now that when there's this personal connection, really with a recognition that, wow, you guys are doing this, and I can help you. No longer is it going to be, well, I'm just going to dig my head in the sand.
Is that what people are doing though? They're actually making that effort now to kind of dial at 911 and say, hey, Chief Petty Officer, whoever, and say, hey, this is a problem or whatever.
And that could be something as simple as the light at Tate Road and or Buse and Cedar Point. Hey, it's flashing this morning. Something happened. It could be raining, something like that. And boom, our CDO gets the call. We make the trouble call in, and boom, we're out there working it rather than, hey, that's been like that for 45 minutes and no one's saying anything. Mm-hmm. Well, my security folks haven't been there because they're all at the gates or man in the field.
Yeah,
the traffic and security. Whenever it comes to just your time as a CO and everything that you've seen and experienced, what would be your advice to the incoming CO?
Continue to listen to your people. I mean, most of my best ideas, or the best ideas, come from those that are out there doing the job. And don't think that you have all the answers. Look to those folks that are out there working it day in and day out. And many of the suggestions, and I'll point to one since we're on the traffic. If you noticed outbound gate 1, there's that additional left turn or right-hand turn. It's the outbound lane going north on 235. That idea came to me from a lieutenant, and I looked back at my emails. I couldn't find it. Lieutenant from Strike made a suggestion coming out gate 1 in the afternoon, where it's only at the time only 2 lanes. That was getting backed up almost all the way to Cudahy from time to time. And the suggestion was, okay, well, if you open up the third, have 5 lanes out there. Make the far left go south only. Next one, go straight across the peg. Next 3 all go right, and they all sequence right into left, center, middle lane. Awesome, let's go and do it. Well, after about a year with State Highway, because they've got to do the surveys, they've got to do the investigation, they've got to do this and that, and with me being a pain in the neck to my public works traffic engineers, they finally got out there and adjusted, put some paint. I was ready to put paint. Right, as soon as the idea came in, let's go and do it. And now Gate 1 has made some good results.
Extra turn lanes, basically.
Extra turn lanes. So where'd that idea come from? Somebody here on base who routinely travels that. I leave here at 1800, 1830, 1900, or even later sometimes. I don't see traffic when I'm going home. So folks need to tell me. So that's the piece that's important, is get that input from your folks and then folks around, and don't dismiss things out of hand because people are upset. There's probably a little nugget of value in there that you can decompose a little bit and implement in some way, shape, or form. And it's not all material solutions too. You have a lot of non-material things. It doesn't cost anything to put out cones in the morning to create those 2 extra lanes at Gate 1.
Yeah.